Hi guys, good afternoon. It's that's not a halo, that's not my aura, that's a light. So I just wanted to say hi. It's been a while since I've done a Facebook Live, and I thought I would just pop in and say hello to you guys. One of the things that I really am passionate about, obviously, is spirituality, but another thing is creativity. They're kind of, to me, these are equal passions. And I'm beginning to realize that these two are actually very much linked. Our spirituality, I believe if our spirituality is healthy, it's going to be creative. And I think the healthier we are spiritually, the more free we are spiritually, the more liberated we are spiritually, the more creative we will be. And I'm saying that because I feel I've learned that from personal experience. You know, many of you know me by Naked Pastor. This is the first book I ever published many years ago. I have 7 out now, believe it or not. But many people would write me sort of hate mail and stuff, and they would say, that I had issues, or, it was a cry for help or whatever. But actually, maybe there's a bit of truth to that. And I'm realizing now, and what really brought it to light was this book here. When I finished this book, The Liberation of Sophia, which is full of drawings of Sophia, it made me realize that my creativity was an expression of my spirituality, and my spirituality was an expression of my creativity. The two are actually very much enmeshed, entwined. And actually, hey John, thanks for the blessings. I received that. Thank you so much. If anybody has a question or a comment, just feel free. I'll try my best to answer it. But so creativity and spirituality is very much linked. When we are oppressed religiously or spiritually, we're confined, we're boxed in, we can't express ourselves freely unless we're doing it anonymously or incognito or in secret. And that was one of the things that I've been drawing for years, my whole life, and painting and doing cartoons for so many years, drawing stuff and music and poetry writing. And for me, it was always me trying to get my heart out there, trying to get my heart out there and trying to express myself. But when I found myself in religiously confining or oppressive places, I found that my creativity was stifled and being pushed down. And I was afraid to express myself. So for me, spiritual liberation and creative liberation, spirituality and creativity are very much linked. And like, again, I say, the liberation of Sophia, when I wrote that, I realized, hey, this was me trying to express myself, trying to break myself free, and not only spiritually, but creatively. So for example, okay, here's one. There's Sophia. I call that one Leap. And, I could never have drawn that when I was still back in the kind of oppressive religious, right? Because she's got no clothes on. And, but now I felt totally liberated and free to draw her in this way. Let me see if I can find another one. Many of my drawings of Sophia, she's not clothed. And it's symbolic, of course, of her vulnerability. There's another one. I call that one cleansed. She's being cleansed by the rain. So I was drawing these as sort of a rebellion to those who were trying to control me, or religion that was trying to control me. And as a result, I get so much feedback for this book mostly from women who are they feel so heard by it and validated by it and released by it. And they just feel like it helps them to live freely and to live a creative life. And so that's what I'm that's what I'm so passionate about. That's why I've been drawing cartoons, and that's why I've been writing. That's why I pastored the way I did before I left the ministry. That's the way I coach now. I love helping people feel free spiritually, and once they feel free, then their creativity just bursts open, and it's amazing to watch. And I just love it when people feel free from the restrictions that are placed upon their minds and upon their hearts or whatever. When those shackles drop, their creativity, their courage, their lives just burst forth in creativity and happiness and energy, all that kind of thing. So I'm really excited about it. I've got a new website for my coaching, www.davidhayward.life. davidhayward.life. Don't you love that? I love it. Check it out. But yeah, I've got clients right now, but I've always got room for more. Check it out. If you need help, if you need somebody to listen to you and validate you and help you see where you're actually not trapped, you're actually free, I can help you with that. I can help you see that you're free and that your creativity is right at your fingertips, and it'll burst forth. Once you know you're free, then anything goes. You'll feel that liberation. You'll feel that creativity just burst forth. So anybody have any questions or comments? Hey everybody. Jimmy, Helen, Nanette, Shelley, Don, Doug, Dwayne, Robin, Theo. Nice to see everybody. Thanks for joining in. But yeah, I'm just really enjoying watching people, watching them blossom. And like I did, when I remember when I published this first book, I was so nervous because I was actually a pastor at the time. I was so nervous because I knew it was going to rock some boats, tip over some apple carts, spill the milk, and all that kind of thing. And it did, but this was kind of like my toe in the water, tested it. And once I realized, okay, I'm still alive, nobody killed me. I then got more and more daring, more and more courageous, to the point where I did this Liberation of Sophia, a woman mostly in the nude from behind, nothing graphic, but where just expressing her vulnerability. And I was actually able to express myself freely and not worry about how people were going to react. And the result is so many people are loving this book. And I'm not trying to sell the book. I'm just trying to promote your liberty and your creativity. Thanks so much for all you do. Your posts are always encouraging. Thank you so much, Jesse. Good to hear from you, man. So yeah, anyway, thanks guys for listening. And you're going to be seeing more from me. I've been having people kicking my butt, telling me to do more videos. So here you go. And good to see you guys. Hey, Michaela, nice to see you. And take care. See you next time. Bye.